Chelsea are on another madness. Raheem Sterling done. Koulibaly done. Nathan Ake on the edge of being completed. And now a move for the Paris Saint-Germain centre-back Kimpembe. PSG are open to selling the 26-year-old. The valuation needs to be met. There is at the moment a differential between what Chelsea are willing to pay and what PSG want, but this deal is on. Todd Bowley, Todd B means absolute business. All the Chelsea doubters, you're looking more and more in the mud. Thomas Tuchel making his mark, but it does mean the potential sale of another young Cobham graduate, academy graduate. Now, I want your thoughts and I want your feelings. Smash that like and share button, people. Kimpembe to Chelsea. Here we go. Today's show is sponsored by Private Internet Access. And this is something I use on my personal computers, work computers, and on my devices. Whenever you're using an open network for internet, whether at a cafe, whether you're at the airport, shopping center, wherever that may be, you need to encrypt yourself and ensure that your personal data is being protected at all times. Private internet access is available all around the world. And as I've mentioned, you can use it on your smartphone, your smart TV, laptops, iMacs, whatever it is that you use. This also gives you the availability to access content worldwide. So when you're traveling, it doesn't matter if you want to use your Netflix, the iPlayer, YouTube, wherever you are in the world, the VPN via private internet access gives you the ability to do so. Now, what the Football Terrace can do for you is give you an 82% discount on this product, plus 3 months free. All you need to do is click on the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen during this video to sign up now. Now, Chelsea have been motoring through this transfer window with some great speed in recent weeks. Of course, things slowed down. Of course, there was a little bit of a lull, not only because they had to get their feet under the table, establish themselves as the new owners, but of course, there was a clash. Marina and co. weren't seeing eye to eye, weren't agreeing with the transfer target to Thomas Tuchel. Todd B, in his new regime, said, no, we have one of the best managers in the world. We are going to back him. It's also a clever move. You're putting all the responsibility now on the manager to deliver with a squad that you are building for him. We've, of course, seen Raheem Sterling come through the door, one of the best attackers in European football, world class. Koulibaly, one of the top 5 defenders in the world, through the door, £32 million, absolute snip. Nathan Ake returning, £40 million. Some people are umming about the price about that. I'll be very fair and very balanced. But with the look now of going for Kimpembe, what a backline Chelsea Football Club are going to have. As you can see here from David Ornstein, this is a player that Chelsea are interested in. They have started official talks with Paris Saint-Germain. 26 years of age. I want to focus on that element there before we go any further. 26 years of age. Now, Juve have made contact. Chelsea are looking for, another left-sided centre-back, but 26 years of age. So, yes, you've got Koulibaly at 31. Yes, you've got Thiago Silva in the twilight of his career. Yes, Nathan Ake is back up. But a 31-year-old Koulibaly, a 26-year-old Kimpembe, with Nathan Ake as your backup over the next 3, 4, 5 years, sensational. The Chelsea had to get this summer right. I'll tell you why they had to get it right. I did see it. There was an Arsenal fan I was communicating with earlier that kind of said he thinks this is Everton-esque. Too many signings at once. But Chelsea have been kind of forced into this situation with Aspie leaving, with Christensen leaving, with Rudiger leaving. They have to buy this amount of players. And the balance is very good. The age of the 3 they're bringing in is experienced. One with Premier League proven qualities. The other 2, they've played, obviously, Koulibaly's played in one of the best leagues in Europe, and he's an international and Champions League proven player. Kimpembe, international and Champions League proven player, and playing in the top 5 leagues people want to talk about now. We know the league's a little bit substandard, but he's been tested at Champions League and international level. You're talking about 3 very good to world-class established defenders. That was needed. Chelsea didn't need, and I think this is why they moved away from the Jules Koundés. De Ligt, I know he was young, but he's got a lot of experience. But even then, the price they wanted for him, Chelsea moved away from it. I think Chelsea's final decision has very much been, we need tried, tested experience. And just with Koulibaly, what you get with Kimpembe is a defender that can play out from the back. These stats here, of course, from Who Scored, 95% pass completion rate. The best passer of the ball out from the back across Europe's top 5 leagues last season. Sorry, most accurate, there's midfielders in there, most accurate passers. The best defender at passing out from the back. And in fact, the highest pass completion rate of any player in Europe last season. Kimpembe is very, very good on the ball. Suddenly, you look at this Chelsea team and the direction it's going in, and you have 2 highly skilled ball-playing centre-backs. You have Ake that can come in and cover those positions as and when needed. And, of course, for at least one more year, Thiago Silva, who, again, I still think is in the top 5 centre-backs in world football. This is phenomenal. This is brilliant. This is a steal from Chelsea. Now, the price being spoken about at this moment in time, I believe, is somewhere in the region of £36 million. I want to go and get that right. And I'm going to research that as I'm talking to you because I don't want to get this wrong. And although these are recorded, they're live recorded. I don't edit any of these. What I read earlier is contacts have been made here. PSG, want 50 million. So far, Chelsea have offered somewhere in the region of 34 to 35 million. There is a belief that somewhere in the middle will be reached. So you're probably looking at somewhere in the region of about 42 to 43 million pounds complete total, maybe inclusive of bonuses, maybe a flat rate, no bonuses along those lines. But even at 50 million pounds, Kimpembe is worth it. And I want to tell you as to why Kimpembe is worth it. Now, this isn't a dig, Gooners, so don't get your knickers in a twist. Kimpembe is only 2 years older than Ben White, but he's better than him. He's more established than him. He's more experienced than him. So to pay, even if Chelsea end up paying the full whack of 50 million pounds, that's still a very good price for a player such as Kimpembe. If they end up getting him cheaper than that, similar price to what Man United are paying for Lisandro Martinez, it's a steal. Because as great as I think Lisandro Martinez will be for Manchester United, Kimpembe is more proven, more experienced, and more established at the highest level of the game. There is no real downside to this. Now, of course, this is all on paper. In reality, players can foul, players can fall, they don't always live up to their expectations. Chelsea fans know that just last season with Romelu Lukaku. But we can only review transfers based on paper. And on paper, this is a tremendous piece of business. The question mark is, how quickly can they get them to gel together? And that's what I want you to tell me. Will the combination of these quality players work? Now, before we talk about some other elements to do with Chelsea, you saw the video earlier. We're sponsored by Private Internet Access. Scan that QR code on the screen or get yourself signed up now. Clean, reliable streaming made easier with the VPN. You protect your data from hackers. You protect your data from being harvested by the big corporate companies, the people that send you countless marketing emails, etc., etc., etc. It protects you from all of them. It also enables you to access your content anywhere in the world by using that VPN provider, especially when you're traveling. You may not trust the location that you're in. Use your VPN. Let it think you're at home. Protects you, encrypts you, and stops your data from being stolen. So get onto that right now. Get it done. Don't waste any more time. The other element to this, though, that is kind of frustrating a number of Chelsea fans, Fabrizio Romano reported that Chelsea will now likely sell, obviously permanent move, sell Levi Colwell, from the club. He is likely to leave from this moment in time. Now, I have seen, just through looking at a number of replies, looking at a number of reactions from Chelsea fans, there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of annoyance. There's a lot of anger. This is a player who, makes me feel very old when I look at his date of birth, seeing that he was born in 2003. 19 years of age, just spent a season on loan in the Championship at Huddersfield, did very, very well by all accounts. A lot of Chelsea fans wanted to see this young man given a real chance, a real opportunity, a real moment to try and shine in this Chelsea team this summer. And I get it. I get the want and the desire for this young talent to impress. Chelsea are contemplating Broja leaving. Chelsea fans want to see him given a chance. They don't want a repeat of Tomori. They don't want a repeat of Tomori. They want to see another Mason Mount. They want to see another Reece James, an academy graduate that's good enough that can save you tens of millions of pounds in the transfer market, come through and shine in the Chelsea first team. Now, this is a big decision from Thomas Tuchel. If Colwell leaves, Kimpembe, Ake, Koulibaly, they have to deliver to the highest degree. Now, there's no guarantee he's going to leave because the deal from Kimpembe isn't done yet. But according to Fabrizio Romano, young Levi will be sold if Kimpembe comes in. Now, Chelsea fans, I want your thoughts and feelings on Kimpembe coming in. I want to learn what you think about what rivals have been saying or doing. You know, and I'm calling a gal out here. The way he's been speaking about Chelsea's transfer window, I'm not a Chelsea fan, and I felt offended. Massively offended. So what do you think about that? And young Levi leaving the club, having never kicked a ball for you. Right, wrong? Are you indifferent about it? Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless.